Good morning, most amazing artist.
Good morning,
This is what you are going to be making, a 2-point perspective drawing. You're going to get about this far with it today. We start our paper with a horizon line across the middle of the page. But you don't actually have to go across the whole middle. You can just do the ends because the castle is going to be in the front. Then you're going to put a dot where the vanishing point is going to be and another dot where the other vanishing point is going to be, because this is a 2-point perspective drawing. We're going to mark the middle of the page where the 9 is. Then we're going to line up this nice and straight. We want to make sure it's going to be straight, so we're going to put the ruler at the top of the page nice and flat. And then we're going to put a mark at the top and a mark at the bottom. Next up is to make that diamond shape for the castle. So you're going to line up your lines, draw 1, 2, and you can help somebody. If you're ahead and somebody next to you needs some help, you can help them. 3 and 4. The next step we're going to do is make the spot ready for creating this castle wall pattern. The way that we do that is we're going to make a little dot that's below this dot. So a little bit below, we make a dot right here. Then we're going to line that dot up with the vanishing point on the left. So line it up with the vanishing point and that dot, and then we're going to make a nice clean line like that. What do you guess we're going to do on the other side?
The same.
The same. So we're going to line it up with the vanishing point on the right and the new dot we made, just like this. Get that one. Yes, do it with that one and that one now.
Okay.
A new dot.
Now we have to make our tower next. The tower, is it pointed or rounded?
Round.
Erase the part that you need to. You can erase it. We're going to erase a lot of it anyways. So this part is going to go from here. You can mark it if you want, but you don't have to mark it, to here. That's going to be about the size of the castle bottom. So we're going to make a smile shape that goes there. Now the castle top is going to be about here. But we want to think about how tall we want the castle tower to be. So you can put your ruler on, line it up with the top, line it up with this dot. See where the smile is? That dot. And then we're going to start making our castle tower. Maybe it's going to go to about, I think about 3 would be good. But I mean, it's going to be different on your ruler unless you've lined it up with the 1. So about to 3, and then move it over here. Line it up here. Line it up here. Make sure it's nice and straight with the top so it can be a straight line. And then we're going to go from the 3 down, down, down to that dot on this side. Yeah. The bottom of the tower, would you say that's a straight line or a curved line? Curved. You could do it straight though if you want. You can choose how you want it to be. I'm going to curve mine just a little bit. Then, to make the tower, I'm going to connect this corner to this dot. And I'm going to connect this corner to this dot. So I'm going to line it up like this. And I'm going to connect the dots. And then, what do you think you're going to do on this side? Same thing. You do not have to erase extra things right now. But if you are ahead and you would like to erase some things, we're going to erase whatever is inside that triangle, because what's inside the triangle won't be seen because the tower is on the outside. In just a minute, I'm going to come walk around and help.
Did you make the triangle? Did we connect up here?
Yeah, connect to that triangle. Good job.
I connected to the wrong dot. Oopsies. Wait, what?
Yeah, connect it to the top. Yeah, connect it to the high dot. Connect it to the top dot.
Like that.
The bottom dot will get erased.
Oh, we erased.
But we're going to use these two lines to make the castle pattern that you see in this picture. So this is the tricky part. The way that you do this is you think about where you want that castle wall to go. So I make it darker where I want the castle wall to go, and I make it on this line. So here's a big one. Then here's a less big one. Then it's going to be, let me zoom it in so you can see it. So big, less big, then smaller. I do about 5 of them. Then smaller, and then the 5th one and the smallest one right here. But this is also going to be the end of the castle. So right here, I'm going to do a vertical line down. So I line this up. I'm going to zoom back out. I'm going to line it up so that I can cut the castle to the end. So I'm going to line this up at the top. I'm going to line this up with the last dash that I made. And I'm going to do a vertical line down to this line. That's the end of the castle. If you're ahead, you can erase this. If you're not ahead, then leave that, okay? Also, leave, even though we've erased that, you still want to have your horizon line. So you'll draw the horizon line back. But it stops at the castle because you wouldn't see it past the castle, right? Now, this is so, so important. You got it.
Are we on both sides? Or
Yeah, so cut this out like that. Okay. This is really important. When you make this part, right here, these have to be lined up with the top to be vertical. These lines down. So, we start with the first one we made that's big. We line up the top nice and straight, and then we do a line down. And then move over, we do a line down. Move over, do a line down. Move over, line down. I'm gonna re-show it, don't worry. So we've got this so far, and then we're gonna line it up to do the third one. Vertical parallel lines down. Vertical parallel lines down. And then the last one is the smallest one. Who can figure out what lines need to be erased now? If you're ahead and you have time, which ones? Every other one, right? So this is sky. So that gets erased. This is sky. So keep, erase. Keep, erase. Keep, erase. If you don't have time to do that now, you can wait and do it later. Raise your hand if you can figure out what needs to be erased on this line. Does this one need to get erased? No, this one you keep.
too many lines?
Do you erase this one? Erase this one. Keep, erase. Keep, erase. Keep, erase. Keep, erase. If you accidentally erase any that you need to keep, you can go back and just redraw them. If you're ahead, you also can add some value. If you're not ahead and you need to keep working, you can, but this is how you're going to make it look more realistic, is you can add some dark on the left side and go lighter and lighter. This makes the illusion that the sun is shining down right here and casting a shadow on this side of the tower wall. There could also be a shadow underneath the ledge where the soldiers march or the knights watch. Right here. If it's helpful for you just to watch first and then try it, you can watch first and then try. You can add a little value along the whole thing if you want. This is just if you have a little bit of extra time. If you don't have extra time and you want to just keep working on the design, you can. You could do more of these. You could have done 10 of these if you wanted. You could do 3 if you wanted to do less. So what do you imagine we're going to do on this side? The same thing. So we start with 1 big one. 1 big one. 1 less big one. A smaller one. A smaller one. Some things under my paper. And then the smallest one. What did we do on the other side right here? Do you remember? Did we end the castle? So line it up with the top so it's straight. And end your castle right here. Then you can erase the vanishing lines like that. Isn't that cool? And who remembers, what's the next step? What's the next step?
Like
Lines.
with your ruler, like drawing the lines.
Yeah, the vertical parallel lines. 1, 2. You should have 10 of them if you have 5 tower lookout posts.
I have 3.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we do.
Oh, that's what we do.
We took the paper. What do we do?
All right, so the next step is we make, I want to make that one a little bigger. Also should have made more space in between.
No, duh.
Okay, erase, keep, erase, keep, erase, keep, erase, keep, erase, keep.
Right?
And then opposite on the bottom, erase, keep, erase, keep, erase, keep, erase, keep, erase. And then we add some lines back. On this side it is, but it's hard, but it's good for you. Mona? All right, so this side, we're gonna go dark to light. On left side's gonna be darker, because if the light's shining here, then this part is gonna have more light.
They're not close enough.
How do you do that?
I'm gonna whack myself. I'm gonna whack myself.
That's what you're doing.
This is confusing. There wasn't enough. Why is there not enough?
I have more on one side and less on one side.
Yeah.
Yeah, the architecture made a mistake and
I like this one better.
And mine, see how they're like further apart?
Yeah.
Like I should do like maybe another one right here.
We're erasing. What? Did we erase this one and leave this one?
But I'm sorry.
Yeah. On the bottom, yeah. Mona, to make the texture of the tower, I did S's, like C shapes, or you could do backwards C's, or you could do S's. To make it look more 3D, you'd make it darker on the outside. So I'm gonna add more C's or S's or whatever shape I'm using to give it texture. I'm gonna do more of those on the edge. And more at the bottom. Plus some extra shading. That creates more value at the bottom. You can do scribbles too, if you just want to scribble it.
Oh. Wait, can I do a different thing?
Yeah, you could do a different thing. If you have a different idea, of course.
Can I just do lines? I like lines.
Yeah.
You can do little birds.
Mona,
Lisa.
the next step is our arch window. So it starts with a line. And you can do your window any way you want. You don't have to do it like this. But if you want to do it like this, it's an upside down U or a rainbow. And then straight lines. To make it look 3D, from the corner you go inwards and inwards. Then straight and then around. Like that.
I don't want just like
You can shade it in. You could add a person. You could add a bird. You could add a window box.
how you make it 3D?
It's like a box. Just imagine a box being 3D, but do it as
Some shadow. You could add some stone around it. The stone could be a square, or it could be a more rounded square, or it could be more circular. You can make your stones be irregular shapes, weird shapes, or more straight.
How do you make it 3D? That's my question.
You also can add
This line.
and connect those dots. I'm gonna erase this part right here because I don't need that anymore.
Wait, could we do the bricks inside of the 3D?
Yeah,
I don't need that part.
we're gonna make stones or bricks.
I need it bigger, wider.
The way to do this, Mona,
Lisa.
you're gonna go in the in-between. So in between the bricks. This is the fun part where you can just kind of like design your tower. And keep going with the bricks. In a little bit, I'll show you how to make the drawbridge, which is the U shape. These have parallel lines. And then a U. Parallel lines and another U. To connect the drawbridge. I'll show you now and then I'll show you again. You're going to do a dot here and a dot here. A dot here and a dot here. Connect the dots. Connect the dots. And to make it a link, you could do like J shapes or S shapes.
I know how to do that.
Or backwards S shapes. That kind of makes it look like a chain.
I know how to do this.
Or just squiggle lines. Or you could do circles or ovals. Make it look like a chain. To make it look like wood, you could do lines through it and then little swirls and lines and knots. You can add bricks and stones around this too. They would go bigger on this side, and as it goes away from you, it would get smaller. Smaller over here because it's further away. You can add the moat now, or you could wait and add a moat. The moat would have a river that goes from small to large. And you might have like dragons you want to add, or mermaids, or ducks, or swans, or whatever it is that you want to add. You can add. Maybe a pretty little swan. You can add anything that you can imagine.
Oh, can you add a cat?
Yeah, a cat in the window would be so cute. Maybe a little Cat in the window. Little tail.
Can you teach me how to draw a horse? Like, I don't know how to draw a good horse.
Yeah.
Your horses are good.
And cat right here.
They're not better than my dad. Mine is just a circle, 4 legs, and a... How do you do that?